Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys Day 2 selections. But before I go into it, man, I would appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content. And shout out to all my brothers that went and joined my live stream, Kyle, Gabe, everybody who tuned in and watched the stream. Whether if you guys popped in, didn't say anything, whatever the case might be, I really appreciate you guys showing up and showing out. I really appreciate you guys on that live stream as well. We had fun, in my opinion. We had a great time breaking down the draft, talking, predicting. I had a great time with you guys. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. I'm sorry, Eastern Standard Time on the West Coast, but 12 p.m. for the guys or for the people, for ladies or whoever was watching this video that lives on the Eastern Standard Time. Really love the stream, the draft streams we've been doing. So I really appreciate all the love that we've been doing. We're going live tomorrow. But, further ado, man, we're going to talk about these players. And the first player we're going to talk about, man, is Donovan Uzurake, man. I really, really, really love this draft pick. If James Pierce didn't have the incidents, or from what I was hearing from character issues, he would have been a first-round pick player, in my opinion. But it doesn't matter, because he's not a Dallas Cowboy. He's a Atlanta Falcon. But Donovan Uzurake, for me, Izaraku. He's going to be just pass rusher, man. Go get the quarterback. How many times on this channel have I said the Dallas Cowboys should go trade for a DN? I've had lives, in the 2023 draft class, I wanted the Dallas Cowboys to draft Nolan Smith when he was available at that spot over Mozzie Smith. I wanted either Nolan Smith Jr. or I wanted Joey Porter Jr. I wanted one of those two players. I know people be like, Nolan Smith, bro, go check that live stream out, bro. Go towards the latter part of that video. I said I wanted Nolan Smith a lot, and I hated when he went to Philly. But we got Donovan Uzurake, man. Uzuraku, I'm sorry. And I have to get used to saying his name. Trying to say that name fast 10 times, man. That's hella hard to say. But to get him, for me, look at his senior season, in which he had 20 quarterback hits, 26 hurries. He had 14 sacks, which is tied for, one of the highest in the class, because they had Mike Green with 17. Donovan Uzuraku, who we drafted 14th. Then you had JT Tumalau with 15. And then you Power Ryland. But Donovan Uzurake, for me, or Uzuraku, is going to be one of your best defensive pass rushers, not named Micah Parsons. And I said so many times, man, when you have these elite and top 5, top 10 players in the league, build around them. I love that we got another player opposite of Micah Parsons, because I'm getting tired of Micah Parsons getting double, triple teams and then getting hit with a back. And then he's on the same side of Trent Williams, and then there's George Kittle on the same side, going to knock off Micah Parsons, and there's no help. I really love what the Dallas Cowboys did day 2. I really love drafting Donovan Uzuraku. Now, what the comment section are going to say, bro, we got Dante Fowler, we got Sam Williams, we just spent a second-round pick in 2022. We just spent a second-round pick last year, and Marshawn Nealon. But for me, I just think the Dallas Cowboys stuck to the board. They said we have way too many needs. We can't draft for position of need. Understanding that we want, wide receiver, running back. They did say that the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, grain of salt. Take whatever you want to say about this front office in terms of their trades, and they did crappy. They do crappy when it comes to March, right? They do crap because if they got a running back and a real running back and a wide receiver, two opposite of CeeDee Lamb, it makes our life just a little bit more easier going into the draft. Because if the Dallas Cowboys didn't have 45 holes on this football team, you would love Friday. Today was a good Friday, a great Friday. And I was praying that we had a draft in which that we just got good players. We got good players. And I cannot knock this down. Donovan Uzuraku is going to start for you opposite of Micah Parsons. It might be Dante Fowler at first, but it doesn't matter, because as long as, God willing, Donovan Uzuraku is healthy, he'll be part of the rotation between him, Dante Fowler, Marshawn Nealon, Sam Williams. End of story. We're not going to talk about that too much. I love this pick. I really love the way in which we got him. That's a damn good pick. I love that the Dallas Cowboys went and got edge. And guess what? Everyone wants to follow what the Eagles are doing, follow what all these other teams, the 49ers are doing. All the 49ers, Eagles, Detroit just stocked up on pass rushers. These guys don't give a dang. You need legitimately 4 rotational edge pass rushers, defensive ends in your locker room. You need edges like out the wazoo, man. You need edges in this league with the quarterbacks started coming out. Lamar, you got Jalen Milroe who went to the freaking Seahawks. You got Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. You got all these great quarterbacks. We got to play the AFC West. So we got to play Mahomes. We got to play Bo Nix. We got to play that division. You know what I mean? So we need guys that keep up and that forget all of them. Our own division. You got to keep up with Jalen Hurts, Jane Daniels. You gotta get to these guys, right? So being able to do that, I love Donovan Ezaraku. We're going to be able to really wreck shop. Now, the only problem I have with the defensive line, and I really, really wish, this is where I'm upset. This is where I really wish where we had a defensive, not defensive tackle. We need him as well. We need a run-stopping defensive tackle and a 3-tech that can actually spell Osa. But I wish this is where you had a 4th-round pick because there's so much great talent in the 4th round that is available to the Dallas Cowboys, and just that we don't have a damn 4th-round pick, and I'm super upset that we gave that for a rotational defense, third. You're praying that he's a second string, second Robin to CD's Batman or whatever. But hey, man, I wish we had a 4th-round pick. There's a lot of great value. You just go on ESPN, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow morning, the best players available in each round. But, again, I really like that pick a lot. Now, we're going to talk about quarterman. Savon Revel, man.
That intrigued you personally?
I think the best backstory is Siobhan Revell, the corner from East Carolina, who I was just kind of blown away by the adversities he's had to overcome. He's 6'2", 200 pounds, a really fast athlete. The athleticism's off the chart. But you go back to high school, a lot of injuries. He wasn't able to qualify academically to go to college, so he goes the JUCO route. And all of a sudden, it's COVID. That season's canceled. He's working at Amazon and an overnight fulfillment center. And so he worked a 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. shift. A couple hours later, he's in the car with his dad going to East Carolina for a tryout. ECU is able to give him a scholarship. He has this amazing 2023 season where he's on the NFL radar. And I mean, Alabama wanted him, Penn State, Ohio State, everybody wanted him, but he stayed at ECU and wanted to stay loyal to that staff. And he has an ACL injury in September. And it's like, oh my gosh, like what else can this guy take? But the mental toughness, this guy has it. And so I don't know that he's going to get into the first round because of that injury, but good chance he ends up going somewhere in those top 50 picks.
Clip showing for you guys talking about Savon Revel and the type of adversity this man had to go through. I know he's 24 years old, dealing with the adversity that he has gone through, the injuries that he's going to have, that he's had throughout his high school career. The Dallas Cowboys like doing that, and you just have to live with the results. Again, the injury-riddled player, the Dallas Cowboys take high in the second, it's day 2, and they turn him into a really great player. The Dallas Cowboys like banking on that. Do I like doing that? No, I don't. But that's what the Dallas Cowboys like doing. And once again, reiterating the same thing I've been saying all offseason and this entire draft process, the Dallas Cowboys don't care what you or what I think about anything. What does their board say? And for me, Savon Revel was my 4th best ranked corner in the draft, and you got him in the 3rd round at pick 76. This is a damn great player. Weighs 194 pounds. He barely gets targeted out there at ECU. I know that everyone's going to knock him for the level of competition, but damn it, on tape, he is one of the best, well-rounded corners in the league. He has 2 picks in zone. He had 1 pick 6. He had a 79.6% zone coverage grade. But this is a man zone type of corner for me. I really love Savon Revel a lot. I wanted the Dallas Cowboys to get him in the 2nd, but the fact that we were able to get him in the 3rd even makes it even more sweet because, again, I had him in the 2nd round, regardless of the injury, regardless of the smaller school in which he plays for. At East Carolina, I really love the story. I really love the mental makeup of this player. And again, I love that we have talented football players. And I did see it. And I did say on one of my earlier videos I dropped on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I'll link that in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, on all my social media sites, man. Look, I did say that Savon Revell, for me, is going to be a steal of this draft. I said that, and I'm standing on it. If I'm wrong in the next, when his contract is up, it is what it is. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. You know, Mozzie Smith, I will eat crow if Mozzie Smith does not have an impactful season this year, or is not a really good rotational player this year, then I will eat crow about that, because I did say it takes a 3-year process for the defensive tackles, right, and especially nose tackle. So I think Savon Revell is going to come in. He's going to be a day one starter for you. He tore his ACL in September during a practice, right? He's going to come in, I believe, when healthy in training camp. He will be your starting corner, opposite of, if we do sign a cornerback like Stephon Gilmore, you bring him into the room. You have Gilmore on one outside. You get Savon Revell on the opposite end, on both outside boundary corners. You move DeRon Bland back into the slot that can run fit, that can fill in the run. Is not afraid to put his head in there. Pause. And then you're going to have Savon Revell, who isn't afraid to tackle as well. And also, when we're talking about that man's story, this is a player that I feel that will not take the game of football for granted. And when you hear about his story, dealing with the injuries he had to deal with, then not being academically qualified to go to university, how to go through the JUCO route, didn't pan out there, how to go work a 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. job at Amazon, and comes back, goes to ECU, has a tryout, gets a full ride scholarship, plays there, has an amazing season in 23, tears his ACL. This is a player I feel that will not take this sport for granted. And when you have somebody that is that hungry, and then that really wants to play football and is itching and scratching to play football because they haven't ever reached their full potential yet, I really love Savon Revell, man. I think he's going to come in. He's going to be a damn great player for you. He will start for you. I think the Dallas Cowboys should sign Stephon Gilmore. The only reason why I'm bringing up his name is because he was in the locker room, or not locker room, I'm sorry. He was in the building. I'm sorry, excuse me. I misspoke. In the building on Tuesday. So Dallas Cowboys could sign him. Dallas Cowboys are in the rumor mill of trading for a running back, maybe like Breece Hall, maybe getting a wide receiver like either like George Pickens or Jameson Williams. If the Dallas Cowboys can do one of those two, where, you know, 2 out of the 3. If you can give me Stephon Gilmore and Breece Hall, I love it. If you give me Stephon Gilmore and a running back, or Stephon Gilmore, Jameson Williams, or Stephon Gilmore and a wide receiver that we trade for, and then you get you a 5th round back who might be available to you, because there's still a lot of running backs I personally really like that are still available. I have 3rd round grades on Dylan Sampson, Bayshore Tootin, Cameron Scatterbo. However you feel about him is how you feel about him, but I really like the player. Damian Martinez, I really like him. He's my 10th best ranked running back. Devin Neal, Brashard Smith, DJ Giddens, Jadon Blue, Jordan James, LeQuinn Allen Jr., Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt, Taj Brooks, Kyle Manungai, that could be available to you in the 5th round. I am really intrigued in what the Dallas Cowboys are going to do tomorrow in terms of, I'm not expecting any moves. I'm not saying they're going to make any moves, but watch out if they do, because Saturday is the day in which players are moved for middle round, late draft picks for proven veteran guys. We've seen it when the Eagles traded for DeAndre Swift. You know, we've seen on day 3 players get shifted. So let's watch that out for tomorrow morning. We're gonna see something possibly, prayerfully, with the Dallas Cowboys fixing maybe the wide receiver 2 spot, and then trying to figure out to see if they can get one of their starting running backs in round 5. I think that's a little bit risky, but I think they're willing to let the wide receiver position go. I mean, the running back position go, because I think they feel that it goes really long into the drafts. Wide receiver, man, you got your pick of the litter of wide receiver in terms of guys that I still like. Trey Harris already got selected. He went to the Chargers. You have Alec Amenor. I have a 2nd round grade on him, and he's going to be available to you either in the 4th or 5th round. That would be great value for a team, in my opinion. You still have Jalen Noel, who's still available for you. Had a damn good season at Iowa State. Jalen Royals, Ricky White, the 3rd. You got Torrey Horton out of Colorado State. Then you have UCF Kobe Hudson. Pat Bryant got selected to. There was a team that I liked that really got him, and I think it might have been Minnesota. If it wasn't Minnesota, I don't know. I've been staying up on that. I'm sorry, man. I'm effing up right now. But Pat Bryant went to a team I really like. I like the fit and where he went. I just forgot at this point. I'm sorry. Ted Johnson still available. Xavier Restrepo available. Jalen Lane available. I like Nick Nash in the 5th. I like Dante Thornton Jr. in the 5th as well. Ty Felton had went to the Minnesota Vikings for a fact. I know that. And Isaiah Bond is going to be a sneaky good wide receiver for somebody late day 3 if he can figure out his route running and off the field issues. So again, I love day 2. If you take out the 45,000, if you remember that the Cowboys have so many needs at this spot, corner, we need a corner. We needed to get better at the offensive line and the interior. We needed to get another edge rusher that can go and free up Micah Parsons, in which I've been talking about for so long. Free up Micah Parsons, and you will get the best Micah Parsons you possibly can. We've seen that in his first year being here. So that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.